Whatever you do, don't tell him it's good, it's scruffy. I'm Oz Alashe, and I'm CEO and founder of CybSafe. CybSafe Guide
is our alternative to security awareness.
It's very exciting. It's culture changing, behaviour changing.
It's the disruptor in the space.
It's simple to understand, engaging, has humour.
Traditional security awareness is dead.
Unapologetically the replacement for security awareness training.
The fact of the matter is that the security awareness training solution space has for a long time been quite staid. It's scientific and it's personalised, but it provides guidance, the nudges to support, and the training that users need.
It influences and inspires and guides.
Guide is important because most people, most human beings, don't just need training, they actually need help.
Guide is important if you care about meeting your compliance requirements or having a measurable way of showing how your organization is knowledgeable about what it takes and what they need to do about staying safe.
Yeah!
One of the challenges that most security and IT professionals have is they don't have time.
So one of the things that we're exploring in Guide is how to make it engaging. So we always try to inject humour in our product, in our story style modules, but also how can we make it bite-sized so that we can deliver it in small chunks over time.
Guide also includes a feature which we refer to as on-demand help.
Think of on-demand help as an intelligent, frequently asked questions where people can turn to if they need specific advice on given topics or security behaviours.
You cannot expect somebody, when they come up against a risk or come up against something, to go, hold on a minute, let me think back 6 months or a year to when I last did my training.
Our goal is to make people feel like they're learning from a trusted friend.
And it supports people at the time and at the point that they actually need it, rather than just when they're going through their security awareness training.
We fundamentally understand people and human behaviour.
We understand everyone is different. People don't want to be in the middle of some work and then I have to do this thing and get it out of the way and scroll to the bottom as fast as possible. What we want to do is meet them exactly where they are.
Gone are the days where people need to just do security awareness training as a thing that they need to do to be compliant. Guide helps them meet their compliance requirement, deliver the training, and get the help that they need. And I'm excited to watch that make people's lives better.
Personalised scientific guidance, nudges and training for the employees. No one has done it first time. Well, no, you can't see that. Beat that, Oz. Jokes.
We are obsessed with the need to change behaviour. Behaviour change requires interventions. Nudging is a form of a digital behaviour change intervention. And so much of that scientific research covered in our white papers explains why we use nudges a very specific way to change behaviour.
Nudges comes in as an effective intervention to make a difference when it comes to producing those new behaviours.
There's a plethora of really cool reports. We measure engagement with individual security behaviours, engagement with larger, broader security categories. You can see how your industry compares to other industries and also how your organisation scratches up in the industry that you're in.
CybSafe Guide caters for different learning preferences and styles. So we have audio, visual, text-based training.
Accessibility is incredibly important because everyone has a right to be secure in the digital world and in the real world.
Everything we do at CybSafe is underpinned by a scientific evidence base.
Science is very important for developing guides. We need to have an understanding of what has been learnt previously, whether it's understanding the latest cybersecurity guidance and advice that is out there, but also understanding the latest research. What is that telling us? As a user researcher, I'm testing the product, testing prototypes, testing designs that we're developing with customers, figuring out what's working and what isn't.
The scientific literature, the evidence suggests that goal setting, which is one of the behaviour change interventions and behaviour change techniques that can be applied, is a really successful and effective way of influencing people's behaviours.
These also form part of an action plan, which can become habit forming and help people secure the organisation further.
When it comes to behaviour change, having habits or forming habits is about more than just knowing what to do, but ultimately having goals for people to achieve. There's so much scientific research that talks at and looks at the different ways in which people are trained.
So our modules are presented in two different styles, training and story. to cater for different preferences. Some people like learning in a very concise, simple way, presented on multiple pages. And some people prefer longer stories, reading about a protagonist, reading about a true story that happened to someone intertwined with the training.
Giving people a choice so they can choose what's best for them.
All content is actually peer-reviewed prior to the release, not only by the members of the team, but the entire tribe.
CybSafe Guide helps employees to develop practical cyber hygiene with personalised goals and action plans.
Building CybSafe Guide has been a real journey. Understanding how to deliver content that is accessible in a technology platform, it has to meet enterprise level security requirements, it has to be compatible with many different browser types. And so from a technology perspective, it's been a really cool, really interesting journey.
We're very collaborative, so we work in squads that have different people with different areas of expertise, whether it's product management, designers, developers, content team. We brainstorm ideas together. We have a user problem. How do we solve it?
For me, the most exciting thing about working on this process has been watching it all come together and evolve so rapidly that delivers the compliance training, but also delivers people the help and the support that they need in the real world has been brilliant.
What is the future for CybSafe Guide?
Going to the moon. More integrations, more security behaviours to be measured, out-of-the-box campaigns, different learning campaigns, customisable content.
Allowing people to influence and impact a range of security behaviors by using a range of different nudges.
It's not just about achieving compliance. This is a disruptive software when it comes to security awareness. This is about giving people exactly what they need.
At CybSafe, we have a collection of people that are so driven and care so much about what the mission is and what we're trying to do. Helping people in their homes, it's helping people in their day-to-day lives. It is fundamentally changing the human aspect of cybersecurity.